We begin our meditation today. Meditation is a journey in consciousness, in awareness. To get the best out of meditation, you need to be the observer. You need to be in an observing state. Observe without judgment, without conditionality. Just observe. The thought, the emotion, the intention, the body, the vitality. Just observe. Be fully observant. And let's remember that we are a spark of a divine fire. As God is, so we. As the universe is, so we. Within you, lighting up your entire being, bringing life to your entire being, is the power of the universe. Behind your mind, behind your heart, behind your gut, behind your sacral area, behind the root of the spine, is the energy of the universe. Clear the mind of thoughts you don't need, and then to regulate or to balance the energies in your body, in your mind, in your emotional being, use the breath. This breathe out, become breath aware. Come aware of your breathing pattern. And breathe out slowly, consciously, and comfortably. Using the lungs completely. And as you breathe out, wait until your body wants you to breathe. No haste of the mind. Breathe when the body says to breathe. And breathing slowly, consciously, opening up the belly to breathe, the chest, breathing into the throat area, going up to the medulla and the third eye, and breathing down. The center line of the body, down to the root. Now, be observant of the field of energy that you're in. As you begin to regulate the breath, which is called pranayama, you'll find your energies come into balance. Mind becomes more quiet, emotions become more stable, senses become more pacified. And now hold the awareness that as God is, so are you. You're a spark of a divine fire. Now, open up to the dimension of loving being. The heart is a nourishing center. At the center of the chest is the heart chakra. Anahata chakra. Just center there. And allow yourself to be loving. Give yourself permission to love and to fill your entire being with love. Love is a light. It nourishes. It lifts. It transforms. And begin to become aware of your entire body as a community of cells tiny, intelligent entities within you. Cellular life. You can feel the warmth they're producing. You can feel their presence, gross presence. Hold your body in that loving field. But first, let your mind grasp the field. Let your mind hold your entire body in its embrace. And hold the awareness that you are channeling the love of the divine. As God is, so am I. This is the state of meditation. It nourishes. It uplifts. It brings balance. Now when you breathe into the center of the gut, the umbilical center, you bring the fire of vitality at the core of your body that feeds every cell. So bring that fire quality. That powerful force of digestion. As you go down to the belly area, you can go down to the sacral and the root and begin to explore the power that is there, the sacral power, the root power. God is absolutely present within your being. And that power of light manifests along the spinal column. Now, the more you keep your mind quiet, the more you'll be able to intuit what to do next. You'll be guided. If you remain quiet, remain intuitive, you'll be guided. Stay with me now in this process. Open your awareness to the field around you. You are connected to everything in and around you. Open your awareness to the field. And as you held your body in your consciousness, so to hold the field. The field is a larger body. The earth, the atmosphere, the light, the water, the space. Open yourself to the elements of life. And hold the awareness of peaceful and loving coexistence. May we humankind and nature coexist harmoniously. May we humankind and all living beings thrive. May we humankind protect our environment. May we humankind love each other and peacefully coexist with all living beings. Allow your heart, your loving heart, to embrace a world. And think of all those who are suffering across our world and hold them in a prayerful heart. May those who are suffering be held in grace, be lifted in the light. May they be comforted. May souls that are entering the world today, may they enter in the light. And those who are leaving the world today, may they live in the light. Beloved God, infinite self of our universe, existing within me and the entire universe. You are the infinite self. We center in you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for the gift of purpose. Thank you for the gift of spiritual friendship. Thank you for the gift of each other. We ask you on this day to bless us all with more awareness, more wisdom. Bless us with divine protection, nourishment. And bless us that we stay completely connected to you, no matter how busy our lives become. Bless us. Om Sahana Bhavatu. May we be protected together. Sahana Bhunaktu. May we be nourished together. Sahaviryam Karavavahe. May we be strengthened together. Tejas Vinavaditamastu. May our knowledge be full of goodness, of light. Ma Vidvishyavahe. May we unite beyond diversity in you. Om Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Shanti, peace. Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to Sunday. So the thought that came into my mind is that as we seek God, as we seek wisdom, as we seek love, as we seek light, guess what? God is seeking to manifest in us. God is seeking to manifest in us. So don't think that this is a one-sided journey that you are seeking and there's no power there that is reaching out to you. No. That power is inside of you and seeking to manifest in and through you. Are you opening that door? Are you opening up the door of the mind to be aware of that? Are you opening up the door of the heart to allow the divine love to express it in through you in every opportunity when you're called to love? Are you opening the heart to channel the love of God? When you don't offer love when it's called for, when it's needed, you're blocking the universe from making you an instrument of peace and love. You know, there's a saying that as we walk towards God, God runs towards us. God is the more powerful one. We are the spark, God is the fire. The fire has more potential, more capabilities. The spark can set a fire though. So when we come together, we can create a fire. Collectively. But if you can hold that assurance that God is with you, that God is seeking to manifest in and through you, wouldn't it make a difference that you will never feel disconnected from God? That's how I feel. When is God not present? When is God not there? When is God not there for us? It's more important to think if we are obstructing the field. When you hold the heart in negative emotions, when you constrain the heart to aggression, to bitterness, and to unforgiveness, what are you doing? You're shutting away that natural force of evolution that wants you to open the heart. That evolutionary power that wants to open your mind to wisdom. That evolutionary power that wants to drive prana into every cell of your body, nourishing it. Why do you disturb that? Why do you feel that God is not with you? Isn't that ignorance? God provided a sun for you, a moon for you, planets for you, an earth for you, with all the bounteous resources. Guess what we are doing? Instead of sustaining it, we're destroying it. The promise of a divine is for us to live together in peace, love, and harmony. How much are you contributing to that? How much charity do you give? How much love do you give? How much wisdom do you share? How much joy do you spread? Tell me. Are you with God? Are you really contributing to the evolution of our world? Or are you hampering the process? Inhibiting the process? There is never a time that God is not with you. There is never a time that you can call upon God and God will not be there for you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened. Ask and it shall be given. All these are sacred words. If you can live with that assurance, what a difference it will make in your life. If you can tap into the prana that exists within you. You have 5 pranic currents within you. Do you tap into them? For some of the pranic powers, you need to move. You need to do gut breathing to to get the pranic fire of samana vayu. You need to regulate the breath to use prana and apana vayu. You need to move the body in all ways for vyana vayu. You need to lift up and move and speak for udana vayu. Do you use those to energize yourself? Are you aware of that? That you have currents from your soul, not the body. The body is the driven. The soul is a driver with all its pranic currents, with all the life force within it. If only you can wake up to this awareness. And that's what the Sadgurus or the evolved souls do in the world. They share that wisdom. They share the practices. They share the teachings with you. And they don't ask for nothing in return. What do I ask of you? Just to practice. Just to channel that power that's inside of you to create a better world. What do I ask of you? I want nothing from you. I want to offer you the light. The universe supports me in every possible way. Even when I think of something, at some point it arrives. The universe. It is the universe that gives. It's the universe that takes. You may think it's you, it's never you. It's the bigger you. It's the bigger you. That's why the divine is called the infinite self. Because it is the self inside of me, it is the self inside of you, it is the self inside the ant, in the tree, in every life form. When you look at your world, do you see God? Do you see the presence of consciousness and life and intelligence? Do you see it? And do you think that we puny humans know everything? We don't even know what a 98% of a DNA in the human genome is for. We don't even understand the brain fully. We don't understand even how food operates its body properly. Food is information, it's energy. We hardly know anything. Because why? We are grossly centered. We focus on the physicality, no other level. But of course, it's all part of a play. It's all part of a play. We will grow. Nothing will stop us from growing because the evolutionary part of the universe is within us. We will grow. We will learn. But we'll make a lot of mistakes along the way. We'll make a lot of mistakes along the way. But that's how we learn, right? So never condemn yourself for making mistakes. That's how we learn. But it's important to remember that God is with me at all times. When I first went to India, I was just 21 years old. I'm in this subcontinent. I never traveled before in my life. But when I was leaving, I had this faith in the universe. I had this faith in God. And I said, every person I meet on this journey will be just the right person that the divine will send to me. So the moment I enter the plane, I'm looking. I'm staying aware. All through India, in my 4 months in India that year, I only saw the divine carrying me, supporting me. In those days, we had little foreign currency, but guess what? I came back with foreign currency back home. I hardly had to spend money in India. People took me in, people fed me, people housed me, and I had the most fabulous time in India. Just knowing that God will protect me. Just knowing that God will protect me. Of course, I got scammed as well in India, but I saw it as part of the play. I never blamed anyone. I learned very quickly. God is always with us. Even as you leave here, God is always with us. We just need to remember that. We just need to remember that. So with these words, I want to wish you all a marvelous day. We are all existing in God. Remember, open your heart to love. Open your mind to share wisdom. Use your hands to give and to hug and to hold and to care for. Nourish your body, not just with a little food and water. Nourish your body with prana, exercise, movement, nutrition, sleep. Nourish your being. It needs support. It's a living form. You're not this. You're the immortal body inside. But this is a living form. This is a pet we live with every day. It needs comforting. It needs nourishment. It needs love. It needs God. It needs meditation. I wish that you could treat your body as you would treat the most beautiful pet that you take care of. Yeah? Sometimes you give the pet the best food, and we eat the junk. That's how good we are. So with this, I want to wish you a wonderful day, as I said. Our facilities remain open for you, for your convenience, comfort. And it's a wonderful period here now for spirituality. Though the country has carnival and there's a lot of frolic in the cities, but we in these spaces will make the best use of it. And the Muslims are in Ramadan, which is another beautiful energy in this space. And soon there'll be Lent, the season of Lent, but there'll be more fasting and more God consciousness. So we are held in a beautiful period, and of course we are leading to the 40 days, which is going to be another marvelous period. So thank you for joining me today. All those of you listening to me via the internet, a joy to have you. Notice that I can't keep away from you, no matter how much I try, because you make a difference. You're part of me. You help me to light up the space. Without you, I can't do all that I do. I need you as much as you need me. We need each other. So let's stay together. Thank you for joining us today. And those of you who are here as well, I love when I see you in the hall. The chanting becomes so much more beautiful, and the energy of meditation. So have a blessed day, everyone. It was a joy being with you. Namaskar.